Yo, ¿cómo están? This is Wild on Tuesday, and thank you for joining my channel. Please remember, like always, hit the like, the subscribe, and the bell for future notifications. Well, this week we're going to be going over a topic, and it's called joining a motorcycle club. Do you have your wife's support? The reason I'm bringing this topic up, I get a message at least once a week or a few times a week about guys that are wanting to join, let me make sure I get over here, join a motorcycle club, and they want to see how they can talk their wives into it, or how to bring it up to their wives and have them support them. So we're going to be going over this topic after the intro. Let's go. Yo, ¿cómo están? Wild on Tuesday. Thank you for coming back after the intro. So, right now, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, I put my KST custom spearhead handlebars on, and it's awesome. But the problem is I took out all the electrical wires and stuff, and it threw a code, so I have a historic cord that needs to be checked. So I'm riding to Harley right now. So join me while we go there. But thank you for joining me. This week, we're going to be going over this topic. I get an email and a message maybe once or twice a week about guys wanting to get into motorcycle clubs. But due to the family, they're questioning about their wife's support. But you got to remember, 1%ers in 1% clubs, they're still filled with regular guys who happen to ride harder than the most. They love hard, and they fully commit to their brothers and club more ways than most people would even understand. If it's a real 1% club that you're trying to join, or even another club, you can't go by rumors. So you got to be careful the way what your wife sees. Every club, every charter, whatever, has their own personality, as does every club member. Most guys I know today are hard-working family men. A lot of them don't even have criminal records, and they happen to be patch holders in large 1% clubs. The club and brothers will stay basically out of your personal life, and also letting your family life intrude into the club is a no-no. Your wife will have to know either you're committed to her or not, because prospecting for a club won't change any of that. But it will change your priorities. You have to remember, and you have to let her know, you will not be around for the first year or so. That'll be primarily because you're going to be doing the hang around and prospecting period. During this time, you will be following a patch member as they run through their day to day. Oh shit, I got to get over. I'm going to get close to the Harley. Hey, let's get going. Let's get over. So where did I leave off? I mean, you will be attending, like I said, but this time you're going to be following the day-to-day of a patch holder. You will be attending almost every club event going on and running duties for the club and members. Even during church, you will have to be present, but you're not going to be allowed to be in the meeting itself. So you got to remember that. You have to remember that many of those events will be family welcome events, as will many rides. Let's see, make sure no one hits me. So, well, let me just, I'm going to get into this Harley quick, and we'll catch it back on the, when I take off here, so there'll be a little editing going on. Alright, we're back, and, yeah, it was just false code, historic code, so nothing wrong with the bike and stuff. I didn't do any damage to the wires. So we got to find where I left off. I think I was talking about the family events and stuff. As, when normally you're prospecting, your wives won't be invited itself. They don't want you to bring your wives. And the reason is, during these events, you'll be so busy, you will not have any time to entertain your wife at all. And she will get upset probably because you're not entertaining her. So you need to know that you won't have that much free time over the next year or so. But it will increasingly have free times the more the time passes. Relationships do come and go. in these MCs. I see so many people will get broken up, divorced over it. So MCs, they don't want people who are half dedicated. So either you got to be committed fully or not. It's that simple. So if she wants to support you, she needs to know not to be bitching at you that you're never around, and not to assume that you're cheating on her. You will need to let her know that there will be lots of things you cannot talk about. And she will need to know also to be your friend and be that person that loves you and supports you. So you got to remember, at the end of the day, this is really between you and your wife. The MC life is not for everybody. And for others, it's a way of life. That's a decision you have to make for yourself, and no one else can make that decision. Nothing anyone can say anywhere here in my video will help you one way or another, really. You just have to sit down with your wife and tell her what you want. And you hope that she will support you in this endeavor. To keep it simple, a lot of people in clubs always say, if you have to ask and you don't know, don't join. But I'm here to just shed a little light so you can make a little judgment call for yourself. Alright guys, but I do have my series, The Man Behind the Patch. January 6th, I will have a member of the 1% Club, The Dirty Ones, out of the Bronx, and he goes by Alien Ness. If you look him up, he has an amazing history. He paved the ways for the B-Boys and a president of the Zulu Kings. And so that'll be a great show, great live interview. Please hit the like, the subscribe, and till next week, much love and respect. Peace.